So look, we lost game 1 in a very close one, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key pissed. Look at the game I had. I had an 18 assist game, 15 rebound, and 58 points, bro. All that for an L. That's sad. Anyways, man, let's get to this game, man.
Why do you believe nothing? There's a goal. One game at a time. Get this one.
Round 1 continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Hate to take a look at the Nets. They already find themselves, Greg, in a must-win situation.
Man, Joe.
Was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back from an 0-2 deficit.
I had 58 points and a loss.
Expect them though to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You've got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Hey!
Yes, I'm roaring and ready to go.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Tick is out there with the man real quick. And it's Turin in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. Now, here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by MP. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP.
That's it.
The accomplishments and accolades he's achieved, MP is on a clear path towards greatness.
A moment now to hear from our side.
This game I'm going to be a little bit more passive so I don't drain all my energy.
Hey, Kevin has a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Fernandez. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy and great will, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And the rejection by Claxton.
Listen, as long as I get my team involved, maybe we might win this game.
For a start, that's always a good sign.
Barnes against MP.
Let's go.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's MV. Oh,
hey!
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Quickly. During the
That's it.
Here's Quickly. Good on the 13-footer.
How is that my fault, though?
Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
MV is Barnes. And stolen by
Wow.
Onside Barrett. He's looking for Joe and finds him. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Rear pass is too smooth. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton.
Come on.
Joe, good.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Barnes.
that shit out of here.
Boy, defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. MP passes to Joe. Joe off a bit from Smooth.
Shoot! Oh my God.
Minute to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Oh, that's a big time grip by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
MP with a screen on quickly. Screen hits to MP. And Thomas has it in the corner. And
Let's go.
On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
But when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Barrett.
That's him. Oh my God, bro.
Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Outside for Thomas.
Maybe.
Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to quickly. Back to Barnes. Turns up the screen for Barnes. To the middle. Turning the bench to quickly. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's quickly missing. Brooklyn leading by 10. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Joe's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Duran with a screen on Schroeder. And here's quickly for 3. Barnes passes to Duran. Onside, Barrett. Raptors need to get a shot.
Get out of that shit. I don't care.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Thomas is screen on Barnes. MP kicks to Thomas. MP with it. Barnes on him.
That's it.
On the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Barrett. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. Quickly, that's for 2. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Smooth passes to Claxton. That shot, no good. The defense that time from Duran.
They need a bucket in a big way here to gain some confidence.
Second chance effort, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
Well, Scotty Barnes got that big body. Just hang around the cup and create something.
And we have a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Ami's checked in. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Smith checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Raptors also with the sub. Ellis is checked in. Now, here's Barrett. The drive by Ellis, and he trims the lead to single digits.
The East defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Clowney. Barnes against MP. Here's Clowney. On the wing, MP. Still scoreless. And it's Smith missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but Schroeder should be.
All right, now I'm finna score.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And here is MP. for R.J. Barrett in the three. MP is Barrett to the paint. Here's Connie.
Come on.
Going for him right now.
Damn, this bench is ass.
Quickly with him. After Duran. Rockers moving the ball around. Duran sets the screen for us. Rebound by Smith.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible.
Now I'm going to score.
This time now, we hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Raptors was phenomenal. He picked up 58 points and what a game it was. Posting a triple double and put on a show. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody was watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Raptors trail by 10. And here's Barrett. Yes, sir. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Now, here's MP. Johnson with a screen on Collins.
Thank you. Weak ass fuck.
He'll go the line for 2. He's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, the defense tries to block AMP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And the next play going to change here. Ice check in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he could also beat you from the line.
Right against Dennis. Pass to Collins. Now Dick. No scoring in this one. Right outside. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Dick. Ellis pitches to Collins. Over MP. And that would have covered, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so is Brooklyn. With a 10-point lead. So quickly room heading into the break. On terrific tempo at great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a closer look here at the assistants for the Nets.
They are committed to running the floor this one. They're relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight is the points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So for Toronto right now, this is out there with Dick. Then is John Collins. Then there's Burke. And it's Hibachi in the 3, the small forward. That round is the Nets game possession. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 10. Smooth passes to Joe. Screen by MP. Joe.
Thank you.
Joe's got 13.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
Comes back Dick. Ellsbury. Now right to him. Patterson. Play just over MP with that terrific finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, I'd say that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
Here's Dick, covered by Joe. Ellis against Wright. Burrell sets the pick for Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3.
Come on.
second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Joe off a bit from Smooth. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Here's Thomas on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Thomas. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Collins.
That's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long.
Oh my God, bro.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And a wide open look for MP. All three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to look good.
Now that's against Thomas. Jake with it. Pass to Collins. Jackson on the three. And a Raptors.
Oh my God.
Their field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Hit by Billy Smith. Back to MP. That's passing it around. Hit by Billy Smith. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Ellis up top. Guarded by Wright. After the Budgie. Takes it inside. Over Thomas. Jake with it. Inside. Here's Thomas.
Oh my God, bro. Call timeout.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
MP finds Wright. Good in the assist goes to MP. Smooth's got his seventh assist tonight. Here's Dick. Covered by Joe. And DeLon Rice gets the whistle for time. That's his first foul. Johnson is checked in for Cameron Thomas. Here's Shea. His 3 pointers off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Coming to this game, we're losing on 7.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame something for the
I'll say overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Wright. Jalen Murray, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for us.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Smooth passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Raptors trail by 10. During with a screen shoot. In the corner, Collins with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Joe off a pick from Smooth. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joe's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Nets.
How many points that nigga got? Thank you.
Here's Abaji. Covered by Joe. Down low. And he gets the officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The Nets making a switch here. Ogden's checked in.
One of the things I like most about John Collins is that steady demeanor that he brings to the game. You understand he's a double-digit scorer. He's going to get to the offensive window. Somebody you know what you're going to get from him night by night.
Raptors trail by 10. And taken away by Johnson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Smooth. Captain off the break. MP.
Well, Great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Ogden against Barrett. Duran with the screen on Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Grady Diggs checked in for Toronto. Screen by Claxton.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Brooklyn, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6. First free throw is good.
When you talk about building a legacy, that's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Barnes looking around. Pass to quickly. Back to Barnes. That one goes. Counted. 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Smooth passes to Claxton. MP against Barnes. Back to MP. To the paint. Here's quickly. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 10. Johnson in the corner. Quickly against Smith. Johnson kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Johnson sends the screen for MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Barnes with it. Now Smith defending. Barnes bounce pass. Here's Duran. And no good. Good defense by MP. It's Claxton high post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
But the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Good on the second free throw. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 11. Pass to Duran. Here's Dick, covered by Smith. Duran with the screen on Smith. Dick can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Oh, Claxton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
Ogden against quickly. Locks up the alley-oop pass. Claxton with the steal. Here's MP. And he throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Nets making a change here. Omni's checked in. Barnes passes to quickly. Back to Barnes. Out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You've got to be able to operate pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
MP against Barrett. Right to the pass to Smooth.
Oh my God.
And good. Got the English that time as he falls. Smooth step. 12 points now in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
During the pass to Dick. Outside Barrett. Duran sets the screen for Barrett to the middle. And Duran slams it in.
Critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Johnson can't hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. It's a 13-point game. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Tries again. Can't keep the lines inside. And so that brings the first half to a close. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch. Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's MP. And it's Thomas into the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Duran. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
Joe passes to Smooth. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Duran. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Off on the layup. Raptors trail by 13. Quickly with it. Now defended by MP.
Get the fuck out of here.
Quickly's got a second bucket tonight.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Smooth passes to Joe. Joe off a bit from Smooth. Shoots. And the Nets miss again.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The kick out to Barnes. And the lead is down inside single digits. Barnes has got 11 points.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
On top, Joe. Did defending. MP inside. Barnes on him. That shot wide open. He's got 10.
And the absolute response from three by Cam Thomas.
Onside, Barrett. Over the corner, Barnes. Barrett with a screen on MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP dishes to Thomas. Over Barrett. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Into the lane. Back to Barrett. A three. Yes, once again remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
MV passes to Thomas. Back to MV.
Fuck is you driving for?
And Thomas has it in the corner. MV sets the screen for Thomas. On deep.
Thank you. Shit.
Smooth's got a sit number 11 for him here tonight. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Dick. On the lane, Barnes.
Get that shit out of here.
Quickly with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with a three of his own. It's no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thomas is screen on Barnes. MV kicks to Thomas. 20 feet out. Get off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 13. Duran finds Barrett. Drills the three-pointer. Barrett's got 19 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
It's Thomas on the wing. Thomas off the pick from Smooth. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Here's Joe. Dick defending. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Outside Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Great job protecting.
There the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south and what hops this young man has.
Now, here's MV. 20 points for him. Pass to Thomas. MV sets the screen for Thomas.
Let's go.
Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
A walking bucket. That is Cam Thomas.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants him in here to get things straightened out with his team.
Please don't let these niggas come back. Well, they're winning the game now. I gave us a nice lead, bro.
Brooklyn drilling, setting the floor for the Raptors. They got Collins. He's up there with Purtle. And it's Abaji in the three. Pass to Purtle. Good ball moving by the Raptors. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Thomas. Purtle. Clean pass was put in just the right spot. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stance for Toronto.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
They also would score on
These niggas suck.
to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition with these times, that's big time.
Here's Shed. Abaji on three. Offensive rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And he's Cooper off target.
If he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Come on.
Everything as it goes.
Now it's the KR show now.
This kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Mr. Ellis. That is it off the
Now it's my show now.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. Here's MB.
Get your ass off of me.
Two free throws coming up. That one uncalled.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. He doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
And it's tied up for that one. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now here's Ellis. And pass to Abaji. Over top. And again, Toronto. They got the opportunity to get the lead back.
They've been waiting for this chance all game long.
MP to the round. Pass to Joe. And here's Schroeder. And here is MP. He started by Collins. MP is perfect. Stolen by us. Here's Shed. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to us. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Toronto. Here's Smooth. And foul on the shot. So good a chance of the line.
How about MP? Using that offense, which dropping the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
Barnes is checked in for Sam Merrill. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Give me that shit.
Can't get it to go. Enzo, MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. Oh, still in position. Elias off the alley.
How about the incredible tiny alley?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Shed. Guarded by Schroeder. A 3 for Barnes. Good on the triple.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Thomas is straight on Collins. Schroeder outside. MP with it. And now by Barnes.
What?
MP dishes to Thomas. Thomas off a bench for Schroeder. Thomas no good. The Raptors have gotten only through the 9-2 attempts to go down since the end of the third. They go down the stretch. Abaji, they pass to Collins. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP.
Too much size, too much length.
Here's MP. And Barnes sends it back. And he stays with it. Thomas.
Come on.
Again, no good by Brooklyn. Raptors with the lead to the inside. And Barrett gives it to go. 21 points for R.J. Barrett.
And you talk about fighting your way back into the game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
And to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything is working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Smooth after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Barnes outside. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
You want to sub me out the fucking game? Why did you sub me out, bro? We was at a 10-point lead when I was in the fucking game.
Smooth passes to Joe. Kicks it out to MP.
This shit rigged. This shit rigged, bro. Oh, fucking God, bro. I'm leaving. I'm definitely leaving this team.
So it's Toronto. Quickly finds Duran. Nobody near Barnes.
I'm leaving.
Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah, I'm leaving this team, bro.
Space the floor well enough. It's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Smooth is going to.
Cause I didn't lose us to the game, bro. I'm leaving the Brooklyn Nets, bro. They're not winners.
Schroeder against Quickly. Top the key Barnes. Duran with a screen on MP. Another shot, Duran. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Thomas sets a screen for MP. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Claxton sets the screen for MP. And the Nets miss again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got
I could give all the fucks to give, bro. I'm finna leave this team, bro. I'm leaving this team, bro.
Assist totals, Kevin, just
I'm leaving.
continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Smooth. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Thomas is screen on Barnes. Trying to end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
And both free throws good for MP. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. RJ Barrett with a little flash.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's MP. Here's Joe. Dick defending. 6 to shoot. Paxton a screen on Barrett. Smooth. MP strong inside.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Toronto leading by 13. Duran down low. Claxton covering. Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick. For the three. Sinks the triple.
Man, just get me the fuck out this game, bro. House up. Oh
Team
my
has
god.
Brady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duran. And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Quickly.
How many points Scotty Barnes got?
Pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A three from Barnes, rebounded by the Nets. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Lower half. Extremely screen on Barnes. The drive by MP. The defense that time from Durham. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 15. .135 left in the fourth quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, it's the Nets missing. And an intentional foul right there. The first one falls.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The fourth pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Toronto.
And they're fully in control now.
Weak ass motherfuckers.
And so Toronto takes this one.
Yeah, we not winning this series, bro. I'm finna simulate the rest of this shit. I'm leaving. I want to leave this team. I don't want to be on this team no more. This team is ass.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
So we got a game 7. All right. This shit is rigged as fuck. I'm okay with that. Shit rigged, bro.